Hi guys, Mike Sperduti here. And today I wanted to talk to you about becoming the smartest guy or the smartest gal in the room. And this is especially important if you're the CEO, the chairman of the board, the VP of sales, the head of marketing, or anybody responsible for a territory or a division, where you have the responsibility to produce a defined outcome. So if you're the CEO, you're responsible for driving shareholder value. If you're a sales rep, you're responsible for meeting the territory sales plan, and so on and so forth for your particular objectives. Now, why am I talking about this today? How do you become the smartest person in the room? It's really simple. It's you know more about your market than anyone else. So let's say, for argument's sake, I'm selling a piece of capital equipment. And that capital equipment is used in the lab marketplace in a hospital. Okay, I'm going to start building and becoming smart and building my knowledge base the best way, which is to have meaningful conversations with every lab manager in the United States, if that's my market. So I'm going to actually have conversations with those lab managers, and I'm going to ask them, what are they currently using? How long have they been using that machine for? When did they purchase that machine? When are they going to look to replace that machine? And anything that they'd like to see different about that machine and what they like about that machine. And what I'm going to do, and those are very basic terms, depending upon the machine, I would get specific and speak in the language of if it was a chemistry analyzer, or if it was a blood gas analyzer, or if it was a transfer device, I use the language appropriate for those particular pieces of equipment. But what I'm trying to get at here is if I know what they're doing and who they're doing it with, how long they've been doing it for, and when they're going to replace that device, and I catalog that in a CRM, and I call 6,000 call points, which is the entire market, I now know the entire market. So if I'm the CEO and my shareholders ask me what percent of the market is going to be in the market for my device, I'm not going to a Frost & Sullivan, or I'm not going to a market research company where I don't know even how they collected that data, probably the same way. I don't know how accurate it really is, but if my folks do it and I record the phone calls like I do, then I know more than anybody else about my particular space. And then I catalog that information, I store it in my CRM, so not only can I predict to my shareholders exactly what percent is in the market, I can show them specifically who is in the market. I can also make sure that my sales force is at the right place at the right time, spending those valuable sales resources at the appropriate time. I can make sure my marketing materials are laser focused to where they are in the purchasing process. I can make them laser focused based on the machine they have today and knowing what brand it is, how to start differentiating my machine. How powerful is that to know, right? Knowledge is power. Applied knowledge is rocket fuel to your growth, to your business, to your success. So when you walk in the room, whether you're reporting to a sales manager, a board of directors, it doesn't matter. You always report to somebody. You be the smartest person in the room. Build an inside sales team if you can't do it yourself, or outsource it. Get the information. The cost is so insignificant compared to the knowledge and efficiencies that you'll gain. Go out, get smart. We'll talk to you soon.